The old mansion. Is anyone here? It was a dark and stormy night when I first laid eyes on the old mansion. I had been driving for hours, and my GPS had led me further and further away from civilization. As I turned a corner, the mansion loomed before me, its towering spires and turrets reaching towards the lightning-streaked sky. I shivered as I pulled up to the entrance, a massive wooden door with iron hinges and a heavy-looking knocker in the shape of a lion's head. The door creaked ominously as I pushed it open, and I stepped inside, calling out into the darkness. "Hello? Is anyone here?" There was no answer, but I heard the creaks and groans of the old house settling around me. I fumbled in my pocket for a flashlight and turned it on, casting a weak beam of light down the long, dark hallway. As I made my way deeper into the house, I began to feel a creeping sense of unease. The air was thick with dust, and cobwebs clung to the chandeliers and door frames. I stumbled upon a room that seemed to have been left untouched for decades, the furniture shrouded in sheets, and a thick layer of dust coating everything. I wandered through room after room, each one more decrepit and decaying than the last. The storm raged on outside, causing the old house to creak and groan, and I began to feel like I was being watched. Suddenly, I heard a faint noise behind me. I spun around, shining my flashlight down the hallway, but there was no one there. The noise came again, louder this time, and I realized with a start that it was coming from upstairs. My heart racing, I crept up the creaking stairs, my flashlight casting eerie shadows on the walls. As I reached the top, I saw a door at the end of the hall that seemed to be slightly ajar. I pushed it open slowly, and a musty smell wafted out. Inside, I found a room that seemed to have been locked away for years. The bed was covered in dust, and the curtains were drawn, but what caught my attention was the large, ornate mirror hanging on the wall. It seemed to be reflecting an image that didn't belong to me. As I approached the mirror, I felt a chill run down my spine. The reflection staring back at me was distorted, its eyes black as coal, and its skin gray and decaying. I spun around, but there was no one behind me. Suddenly, the mirror exploded in a shower of glass, and I stumbled backward, tripping over my own feet. As I fell, the room began to spin around me, and I felt myself being pulled into some dark, abyssal void. When I came to, I was lying on the floor, my head throbbing with pain. The room was quiet, the storm having passed, and the house was still once more. I stumbled to my feet, determined to get out of there as quickly as possible, but as I turned to leave, I caught a glimpse of myself in a broken shard of mirror. My eyes were black as coal, and my skin was gray and decaying. I stumbled out of the house, into the bright sunlight, but I knew that I would never be the same again. The old mansion had left its mark on me, and I would carry its darkness with me for the rest of my days. As I drove away from the mansion, I caught a glimpse of it in my rearview mirror. The windows seemed to be staring back at me, like empty eyes, and I knew that I would never forget the terror that I experienced within those walls. The old mansion still stands today, a testament to the horrors that lie within. Many have tried to explore its depths, but none have returned to tell the tale. The mansion remains, waiting for its next victim, its walls whispering with the secrets of the damned. And if you ever find yourself driving down that deserted road, beware of the old mansion, for it may just be waiting for you.